The arena buzzed with anticipation. Fans from all walks of life filled the massive stadium, their voices blending into an electric symphony of cheers and chants. On this fateful night, the impossible was about to happen. A fight between Bruce Lee, the legendary martial artist and philosopher, and John Cena, the towering wrestling superstar and Hollywood action hero. This wasn't just a clash of titans, it was a battle of philosophies, styles, and sheer willpower. As the lights dimmed, the fighters stepped into the ring. Bruce Lee, clad in his iconic yellow jumpsuit, exuded a calm, almost ethereal confidence. At 5 feet 8 inches and 141 pounds, he was lean but undeniably powerful. His movements were fluid, a testament to his mastery of Jeet Kune Do, the martial art he created to adapt to any opponent. Opposite him stood John Cena, a colossus at 6 feet 1 inch and 250 pounds of pure muscle. Cena's presence was magnetic, his physique a testament to years of grueling strength training. He radiated determination, his iconic "never give up" mantra etched in every fiber of his being. The referee signaled the start of the match, and the arena fell silent. Bruce Lee moved first, his steps light and deliberate. His strengths lay in his speed, precision, and adaptability. With lightning-fast reflexes and an almost supernatural ability to anticipate his opponent's moves, Lee was a master of efficiency. His strikes were quick and sharp, each one designed to maximize impact with minimal effort. His philosophy of fighting was simple yet profound. Be water. He flowed around his opponents, finding their weaknesses and exploiting them with surgical precision. But Lee's smaller frame presented a challenge. Against an opponent like Cena, whose sheer size and strength could overwhelm most fighters, Bruce would have to rely entirely on his agility and technique. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, could spell disaster. Cena advanced cautiously, his massive arms flexing as he took a defensive stance. A master of brute force, Cena's strength was unmatched. Years of professional wrestling had honed his ability to absorb punishment and deliver devastating blows. His attitude adjustment finisher had toppled some of the strongest competitors in the world. Cena also had incredible stamina, the kind that allowed him to outlast opponents in grueling, hours-long battles. However, his greatest strength was also his Achilles heel. Cena's reliance on power made him less agile. While he could dominate in close combat, his slower movements made him vulnerable to a faster, more precise opponent. Against someone like Bruce Lee, he would need to close the distance quickly to avoid being picked apart. Lee darted in and out, testing Cena with quick jabs and sidekicks. Each strike was a blur, and Cena struggled to keep up. The crowd erupted as Bruce landed a spinning back kick to Cena's ribs, the sound of the impact echoing through the arena. But Cena barely flinched. With a roar, he lunged forward, using his immense strength to grapple Lee. For a moment, it seemed like Cena's raw power would prevail as he hoisted Lee into the air, aiming for a slam. But Bruce had anticipated this. Using his smaller size to his advantage, he twisted mid-air, escaping Cena's grasp and landing gracefully on his feet. The audience was on its feet now, torn between gasps and cheers. Lee retaliated with a flurry of strikes, each one aimed at weakening Cena's joints and slowing him down. Cena, though battered, refused to back down. He swung wildly, his fists grazing Lee but never quite connecting. As the fight wore on, it became a battle of endurance. Cena's heavy strikes began to slow, his movements becoming more labored. Bruce, still light on his feet, continued to chip away at his opponent. His strategy was clear: wear Cena down until he could no longer defend himself. In the final minutes, Cena made one last desperate charge. With every ounce of strength he had left, he aimed a haymaker at Lee, hoping to end the fight in a single blow. But Bruce saw it coming. He sidestepped the punch with almost effortless grace and delivered a devastating roundhouse kick to Cena's temple. The impact was thunderous, and Cena staggered before collapsing to the mat. The crowd erupted into deafening applause as Bruce Lee stood victorious. His breathing was steady, his expression calm, as though he had merely gone through a routine training session. Cena, ever the sportsman, extended a hand from the ground. Lee helped him up, the mutual respect between the two warriors evident in their exchange of nods. Bruce Lee's victory was a testament to the power of technique and strategy over brute force. While Cena's strength and resilience were formidable, they were no match for Lee's speed, precision, and adaptability. Lee's ability to stay calm under pressure and exploit his opponent's weaknesses ultimately secured his win. This fight wasn't just about physical prowess. It was a clash of philosophies, a demonstration of how discipline, focus, and adaptability can overcome even the most towering obstacles. In the end, Bruce Lee proved that sometimes, it's not the size of the fighter but the depth of their skill and spirit that determines victory.